Hey there, handy friends, welcome back. So tonight I'm really excited to share with you that I am going to be making simple syrup again. I want to remind you to check out my video on rosehip simple syrup. We use that throughout the winter. And now for summer, springtime, we're going to make violet simple syrup. So here I have 4 cups of violets. Now, when you're measuring your violets, don't pack them into the cup, just kind of have a heaping cup. So 4 dried heaping cups of violets. They smell really good. I have another video also on how to identify violets, so make sure you check that out. They have a really good aroma. It's kind of like grapey flower. They're really high in vitamin C, and they're really good for you. So I'm really excited to share this recipe with you. All right, so here I have the flowers, and you just want the flowers. You don't want the stems or the leaves for this recipe. So I've got my flowers, 4 heaping cups here, and then I am going to take a cup of filtered water, and I'm going to boil it, let it cool for 5 minutes, and then add these in. Let me show you. I have my 4 heaping dry cups of the blue violets here, and I have my cup of water that's filtered water that I boiled and have let cooled for 5 minutes here. And I'm gonna go ahead and add in the violets to the cooled water. It's not cooled down, of course, it's only been 5 minutes, but cooled down just enough. Go ahead and mix the violets in really well. You do not want to boil the violets. So we've got them to steep in this water. And I'm going to leave them steep in this water for 24 hours. And join me again to see how it's done. So I have my violets sitting overnight. And it's become this beautiful dark color. I have muslin material. I've talked about this in other videos too. You can use cheesecloth. I like the muslin because it's a lot thinner mesh for the, nothing will get through basically. And then I have my muslin in a sieve. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pour in the violets. And I did add a little bit more boiling cooled water. I'll show you the recipe and how it doesn't matter. What really matters is that you follow the directions to a T. Only use the violets that are blue. Remove all the stems and leaves. Don't boil the flowers. Let it sit for 24 hours and then strain with the fine mesh and a sieve or muslin. I like to use the muslin because I get it per yard and I get it pretty cheap. So I'm gonna strain this out. And then bring it back and measure it. So this is what I call a slow drip. This takes a minute. I'm going to go ahead and let this drip for about 20 minutes and return to you. You can squeeze some of it out to kind of speed up the process. This muslin material is kind of like a giant tea bag. Isn't that just gorgeous? Look at that. All right, I've got a light back here on this violet tea. I wanted you to get an idea of the color of it. It's just so beautiful and purple. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead. This is a cup and a half. So for every cup of liquid that you get, you're gonna add 2 cups of sugar. So I have a cup and a half of liquid, and I'm gonna add 3 cups of sugar. Go ahead and turn this off. Now, I want to remind you not to turn up your burner too high. Keep this on a low. So we do not want to boil the violets in any way. So I'm going to go ahead and add these 3 cups of sugar. We're going to stir until the sugar is dissolved on low. It's going to take a bit. Be patient. Don't turn the heat up too high or you'll lose your color. Here's my end result of my syrup. It's a little darker than I had hoped, but that's because I chose cane sugar, and I'm happy with that. We're going to be really enjoying this syrup over pancakes, tea, and anything else that we need a liquid sweetener for. If you like what you see, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel for more all-natural videos to come. And stay handy, friends!